And we're going to start by making the famous Greek tzatziki. Once again, that's Greek yogurt. Ideally, you want it to be strained. You don't want it to be too much liquid because you want to end up, after using all the liquid that the recipe has, which is red wine vinegar and olive oil, you want it to end up in a creamy consistency. If you do that with something like, for example, Paul's Greek yogurt, you're going to get something that is very, very loose. So it's not the ideal thing, right? And first thing, we have cucumber. Wash it very good. One of the big things in food hygiene is ingredients that you can eat raw. And that's vegetables mostly and fruit. We need to take very good care of it, the way we wash it. Some people peel the skin off. I don't. I find it to be tasty. So on a grater, on the thick blade, we're going to grate the whole thing. And we're going to leave it in a container because we want all the juice to come out. A way to help this in order to help this to happen, is that after we are finished with this, we add salt on the cucumber itself to dehydrate it. Make sure you get everything. Wrong container, sorry. And as I said, we would add salt in the mixture. And allow it for maybe 1 hour to get all the liquid extracted, right? However, because we don't have the time here, what I'm going to do is mix it, and I'm going to show you, because cucumber 70 to 75% is water. So even after 1 hour that I've left it here, or 2 or even 3, I still would pick it up with my hands and squeeze out. You see what I get out of here. Now, if you don't do this step and you make a tzatziki, it's still alright. No harm done. Problem is, next day, all your tzatziki will be split. You're going to have mix and you're going to have cucumber water. So just make sure that you do a pretty good job on squeezing out any liquid you can. All right. This liquid, I can actually discard it, or I can keep it to make a ceviche. And I would like to ask at this point, does anybody know what a ceviche is? Have you ever tasted it? No? So ceviche is usually a raw seafood protein. It's sliced, and we marinate it into an acidic liquid. That can be lime juice, that can be grapefruit juice, can be many things, right? But the idea is that you leave it in there for a little while. You still want it to be raw, not cooked, just marinated. So I would keep this cucumber liquid in order to make a nice ceviche there. So again, this one should be strained even more. For all of you people at home, this is yogurt, this is Greek yogurt. What we do in Greece is usually after we make it, we have a mousseline cloth and we use it to hang with all the yogurt in there. This would strain it, would get liquid out, and it would be a more thicker consistency. So in here, I have my grated and squeezed cucumber. I have yogurt. I'm going to add red wine vinegar. As I mentioned earlier, I just need acidity. So some parts of this, instead of vinegar, we use lemon. I appreciate vinegar more. I think it gives you a better kick rather than just lemon. It's more stronger. Salt, a little bit, not too much, because we already have in the cucumber itself. Grated garlic, don't be shy. In the recipe provided, you will see exactly the amount that I'm using. Right now, I'm doing kind of in a proximity. I'm going to add pepper. Some people use white pepper, some people use black pepper. The reason why we do that is because we want it, usually we serve this with a lot of meat, grilled or roasted or any kind of meat. So you want it to be a little bit spicy as well. Now, if you add a lot of garlic, you can still make it spicier and spicier and spicier, but at the same time, you're making it even heavier for the stomach. So you balance it out. You want a nice garlic flavor in there, and you get the spiciness from pepper. And all I have to do is this. And this is pretty much what you are getting. For this one, I am going to taste, because I want to make sure the acidity is there, the garlic is there. And I will still need to add some more salt, a little bit more olive oil, and a touch of vinegar. Now another trick, or what some people do in the restaurants, is they mix how much oil they use with olive oil and vegetable oil. This is a no-no, don't do that. However, some people think that it's lighter, again for the stomach, because olive oil has acidity, but it's not a good thing to do. I'm just mentioning it for you guys. I never do that. So again, pretty much this is what you want it to come out like. And this is a little bit too watery for me as well. It would have been stronger if we had a proper strained yogurt.